Welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. We have gotten a little bit more news about the next DLC pack. Not a ton, we still have no official release date, but we've gotten a little bit more gameplay from Uta, and I'm thinking the rest of the characters and the release date will likely be announced in December, like end of December. That's what I'm thinking. But they've slowly been drip feeding us a bit of Uta gameplay. And so far, I'm enjoying what they've shown so far. I like the way they're using the music notes to like bounce enemies around and be her like main attack. And I also saw that her armor like outfit is her full force burst, which is nice. I was hoping they weren't just gonna stick her in that from start to finish, and now we actually have both outfits to play with, not just locked to one. They still haven't confirmed what the other two characters will be, but if the leak was right, like it was for the first pack, it will be Film Red Shanks and Film Red Kobe, which I'm pretty excited and looking forward to seeing how they'll play and what new attacks and stuff they're doing. I'm still personally thinking that they're not showing anything because they're gonna have attacks from the manga. Kobe's. They both have one named attack that they've done in the manga, which I think they might wait until the anime does that because we're basically there. We'll be like, I don't know, 10 episodes or something. I'm not sure exactly how many Egghead episodes we got before we started going like around the world to check on everyone, but we'll start to figure it out soon here. Also, if you'll notice in the background while playing this mission, the Zoro was just absolutely going ham. It basically did most of our points. For the first little while, I was just stuck trying to kill the law that was in front of me, but it's not really whatever, and I was just surprised at how much that guy was getting with Zoro, because I feel like back when I was playing more often, Zoro didn't seem like that efficient of a character, but he must have something figured out. Also, I guess since last time I uploaded, we're actually fully 100% on Wano now. We're sailing away last episode, and I think, if I remember right, the preview for the next episode showed stuff with Buggy, so that'll be interesting to see next episode, but it's just crazy to finally be out of Wano. It was the arc I caught up to, because I caught up right before episode 1000 aired, because it's part of the reason why I wanted to get into One Piece in the first place, because it was getting so many episodes, it's so popular. I was like, I'll give this another shot, and then I ended up rushing a little bit, and I think around when I got to Dressrosa, and I realized that I would be able to make it to episode 1000 if I actually watched it a bunch. But I do miss having just bulk One Piece to watch, though, and then I ended up reading the manga because I just kept getting spoiled, so now even when I wait for the new episodes, it's not even new content anymore, which is a bit sad, but it's still cool to see everything actually get animated. And the end of Wano actually felt a little bit better in the anime to me, which is rare for One Piece anyways. Also, a couple episodes ago when we had Shanks show up in Wano, they animated some of the Barto cover pages while we were doing that, which is nice, but I wish they would just do like filler episodes. Well, not really filler because it'd be canon, but I wish in between arcs and stuff they would cover some of the cover stories. It would be a nice change of pace instead of just getting like actual filler or something. But I'm surprised we're honestly not getting any filler in between Wano and Egghead. I thought they would want to stall it out for a little while. I think since I caught up, the only filler there has been was the Uta flashback with Luffy for the tie-in to Film Red. And then, not filler, but they did like some of the recap episodes near the end of Wano for all of like the big fights and stuff, which was a bit annoying to have to wait a week, but I honestly don't mind if it's an episode every 2 weeks or so. I have a lot of shows to watch right now. It's honestly getting ridiculous because I have built up such a big backlog of shows that I just constantly have something else to watch. And so many old shows I've seen are getting sequels all the time, and like there's just never-ending stuff to watch. But can't really complain when we're getting so much good anime and shit lately. This season especially has multiple shows that are like really good and potential like top tens for me. And we also have One Piece entering just gonna be some great episodes for the next while. Even if it doesn't have like insane animation, just the story and getting to see everything come to life for Egghead, and just seeing all the around the world stuff, which is always some of the best One Piece. So excited. Plus, this game is getting more DLC, which is honestly still a bit crazy to me because when I bought this game, I thought it was like dead in the water and like wasn't getting any more support. But getting a whole DLC pack, and we also have a music pack that's coming out, which is usually not something I buy for anime games, but is cool. It'd be nice if that stuff was usually just built into the game, because it's kind of annoying when you buy a game and it doesn't have the music from the show. It's licensed through different people and whatnot. But overall, super hyped for everything that we got coming up. Still am a bit peeved how they did the extra episodes, as it's not included in the season pass or whatever where I bought. But I'll probably end up getting it if it goes on sale or something. Grab those extra episodes and make videos on them. I'm also just realizing I don't think I've ever made a video with Smoothie before. There's actually a couple of the DLC characters I've never done before. Mostly just because when I did most of my videos for this, it was on the story mode, so I just used the characters they gave me, which is a little bit annoying when you pay for DLC characters and you can't use them, but makes sense within the story mode. But I've used them a ton since then, just never on videos, because I was planning on doing like a video on each of the DLC characters and how they played and whatnot. But I was waiting until I was leveling everyone up to max, and I just never got around to it until the DLC got announced. And then I started playing some more Pirate Warriors again. And it actually started doing pretty well on my channel, actually. Which kind of surprised me, but makes sense because I've gotten much better at like doing thumbnails and titles and shit like that. Plus, I've been more consistent on my videos. But it is nice actually because Pirate Warriors is one of the first series I did a real playthrough on. So it's nice that I can still do videos on it and actually get some views, and I'm not just locked to just playing Xenoverse or something like that. It's nice having to just be able to play whatever. I guess that's one of the upsides of being a small channel, and you don't really care about the views or anything. You can kind of just play whatever you want and upload it. Although I need to set up so I can actually edit on the computer and not just use Share Factory on the PlayStation, because how I'm like starting to want to edit and whatnot is becoming limited by what I'm actually able to do on the PlayStation. Plus, I need like an actual capture card because there's some games I want to record series for, but like all of the cutscenes and everything are block scenes like on the PlayStation, so you can't actually record them, which just is annoying, and it's dumb. You have to add like an extra step in between, but it's not the end of the world, and I can still do tons of shit still on this PlayStation, which is nice, and I can make relatively decent videos. Oh, notification, and it's useless. Like Reddit got notifications turned on again. Sorry about that. Ooh, yeah, but Smoothie is definitely one of the better characters, I think, from the DLC packs. She always seemed really strong to me when I was using her, and I don't know, I like her design a lot. Besides the hat throws me off a little bit, But I think her, what should we call it? Taunt takes it off. Like some of the characters have stuff like that where it changes their outfit a bit, which I always liked. Like you can take Ace's hat off and on. You can do it with Luffy too. I just always end up forgetting to use the taunts because it's often a weird button. There's some of them that are like really good though. Like I like Odin's where he sits down and starts eating Odin. But definitely excited for the rest of the DLC characters to be coming. And I kind of hope the leaks are true, because then the next pack with the one with Roger will have Rayleigh and young Garp, which would be pretty dope. And I can see being pretty awesome. Because I was playing Pirate Warriors 3 again and I was using Garp. And he was always a bit of a fun character because he was like, back then, was basically just a meme because he just threw cannonballs and that was his main like source of things. And then he had a bunch of like wrestling moves, grabs and whatnot. So he was always just pretty fun to play. And I forget if he's playful or able to be played in I forget what that one's called, but whatever the one fighting game, One Piece game. I don't think he is. I know Sengoku is played in it. Burning Blood. That's the game I was thinking of. Couldn't think of it. Oh, the guy killed Mihawk for me. I have usually been playing multiplayer when I've been recording these videos. It's sometimes a bit annoying to get into matches, but overall you can usually get in pretty easily. I think I ended up hosting this one and had him join me, and it only took a couple minutes. Some anime games are pretty brutal once they get old, but I think the DLC packs kind of revitalize this game a bit. But that'll be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys all later. We have more news or something. And peace.